and in the lower side. So the elephants are very diverse, and they are very good also environmental indicators. That the changes through time. Yes. Your Excellency, we can also be able to reconstruct the paleoecology based on the different kind of animal footprints that we have. We have for different bats here. We have hippo, and we have different kind of animals here, bovids and hominid footprints here that come from Ileret. Yes. And we are actually constructing a center in which the community will run, showcasing these hominid footprints to tourists, evolving our journey. So, same thing to here, the elephant. So, yes. This is a reference collections that we use for studying the fossils. Yes. And here, Your Excellency, we also have Swedes or pigs. Pigs are also another most diverse animal that we use it for dating, actually, because they extinct at a certain time frame. So we can be able to see the different fossils through time where they extinct. These replicas represent some of the warthog, yes, yeah. Yes. Yes. So these ones also we just replica for the dinosaur, and dinosaurs have been found in Lokitang in Turkana Basin, 65 million years ago. Yeah, so that we have here. And here, Your Excellency, are in hippos or hippopotamus, and this is actually one of the animals that I would say, quote unquote, resisted evolution. Like they have remained consistent, almost the same for a very long time. 2.5 million years ago, the present hippo. Not significant morphological differences in terms, yes, or biological difference. Yeah. This is a short-necked giraffe. Yes, that existed at a time, and it had a shorter neck. Yeah, shorter neck than the present-day giraffes. Because if it had a bigger neck, actually, if it had a longer neck, the giraffe with this kind of head, it could not have survived. Yes. Yeah, so this is also been found here. And yeah, this kind of giraffe also existed here that you can see. And this is just for the modern giraffe for comparative purposes. But this is another form of giraffe, very small, called okapi. This is now only found in the Democratic Republic of Congo. We don't have them anymore. Okay. Yes, this giraffe. Yeah, this is the ancestors of the modern day buffalo that we have, and actually very big horns, even that one over there. Very huge horns, see, and they might have lived in the open grassland, of course, the forest environment through time.
So this is the modern one?
No, this is actually still extinct. This one, Your Excellency, it's very long. If I can show you, you can see the size of the horns, like how far.
I think that one. Yes. Oh, that one.
How big it is. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Enormous. That do not exist today, buffalo.
We need a better way
to preserve. Yes, Your Excellency.
This is too precious
to stay. Yes. And this is just for teaching purposes that we compare. And then this section, Your Excellency, we have all the different bovids that we have, bovids and antelopes. They are good environmental indicators because of the ecomorphology. And we can learn the difference from the horn profiles and the cores through time and the way they are. Your Excellency. So this is the collections that we have, and all through here. So thank you so much for taking time to visit our collections, Your Excellency. And this represents actually not only part of the museum collection that we have, that's only Kenya's heritage of documenting human origins by ancient biodiversity and climate change, and position as a very good global position for being Kenya as the home of human origins. Thank you, Your Excellency, for visiting our collections.
When you talk about a good place,
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Just stand here.
Okay.
Facing this side. Yes.
This way? Like this? Okay.
Is it on?
Just use it for.
Okay. Yes.
So this is.
Yes. Sana. Should I bring it too close or? Yo, I didn't know you also double with this. Okay.
Hello.
Karibu, Your Excellency.
Habari yako?
Mzee, we met in
We meet
Germany.
again.
Yeah, I met in Germany at the Baggerfest Festival.
Yes.
Yes. Karibu
Yes.
tena, Your Excellency.
Very good.
Karibu sana. I'll run you through what you love most.
Yes.
Turkana boy.
Yes.
Turkana boy.
So this is the original.
This is the original, Your Excellency. This is the original. Yes, and this is a bomb-proof room. It's very secure.
Even if you bomb this place, it will.
This will remain. This will remain. Yeah, this will remain.
Yes.
Yeah. So you've always talked about Kenya being the home of human origins.
Yes.
And here we are. We have Turkana boy, the most complete human ancestor ever recovered in the world. You see the cranium there. You've always seen the replica. Tom, is the replica? The replica of the Turkana boy. You've always held that a number of times. But now you can.
This is the original.
This is the original. The original. We don't know whether the guy died like this, but we just imagine. But like I said, Your Excellency, this is the most complete human ancestor ever recovered in the world. You can always hold this, but not this one, Your Excellency, kindly. Yeah, so Turkana boy dates to 1.6 million years ago. And we know Homo erectus were the first humans to leave Africa and occupy other parts of the world. So they were the first tourists of the world. There were no visas those days.
Guys.
Yes, there were no visas. They could go all over the world.
Yes.
Yeah, but again, this is the most complete human ancestor ever recovered. The ribs are there. You can see. You rarely find the ribs in the fossil record because they're very fragile. The vertebrae are there. You can see. But we know it's a boy. It's a young individual because the bones were not fully fused. Bones fused at the age of about 18 years old. Yeah, the boy was between 8 to around 12 years old at the time of his death. We believe he died in a swampy environment. And we can always tell that based on the area where it was discovered. Yeah, maybe he was just by himself, and there was nobody to pull him out of the swamp, and that's why a lot of the skeleton was recovered. Almost 90% of the entire skeleton. We know it's a boy largely because of the pelvic bone, the way the shape is. Because we know females have different shape of their pelvic bone because they give birth, and males have a different pelvic bone. Again, also. Alongside this, we have many other species of the same genus, Homo erectus, have been found in Turkana, all over the country, again also in the Baringo Basin. We have Ororin from Baringo, Tugen Hills.
Yes. Ororin.
But can I say, Your Excellency, Ororin is not here. It's not here, unfortunately.
Where is he?
So if you can help us find where he is, we would really appreciate it. He's somewhere in this country.
Oh.
Yes.
Is it?
And that is the oldest fossil ever recovered in this country. It dates to around 7 million years old from Cape Solomon.
From Cape Solomon, yes.
Yes, yeah.
So where is it? Where is he?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Is somebody holding it?
Ororin was discovered around 2000 or thereabout.
Yes.
And it was discovered by a team led by a French researcher and a Kenyan researcher. And that time, those two were at loggerheads with the NMK, with the mainstream NMK.
Yes.
Yeah, so they went out there, they recovered Ororin. It was kept somewhere in Abanga, in Nairobi. There were all kinds of rumors as to where it could be. But to date, we don't know where it is. There was a time NMK DG those days tried to ask this gentleman, but it was threatened. So we all... Our former CEO. Yes, it's a long story. But if you can kindly help us through the Baringo governor, locate it, and I think with your support, we should be able to locate the Ororin and bring it. It belongs here. It belongs here.
It belongs here.
So, but somewhere in Kenya?
Yes.
In a bunker?
In a bunker. Yes.
Hostage?
I hope I'll be safe.
You're safe.
Thank you.
You're safe.
After giving this information.
I am around.
Yeah, thank
You're
you.
safe.
Yeah, so Your Excellency, the story of human evolution began when this little cranium was discovered by Mary Leakey in Rusinga Island. This date to 18 million years ago. It's a very primitive ape that was preserved in a site in Rusinga Island. And when this was discovered, this opened up a lot of research in Kenya. We began to see now different research programs and projects across the country. And that led now to the discovery of the Turkana boy many years ago, 40 years ago, in fact. Then again, also the discovery of many other fossil remains, ranging from the famous, you've read about the famous Zinjanthropus.
Yes.
This is the same genus and species as Zinjanthropus.
Oh, yes.
It was first found at Ruto Gorge in Tanzania, and this is the original. And this dates to 1.6 million years ago. If you look at this, if you were to compare this and the rest, this looks very different because they fed on very different diet. Okay. Very tough diet. They had what we call megadod teeth, very big molars. Okay. They had a very big chewing muscles. Exactly, okay. Exactly. And that's what they were referred to as the nutcracker man because they fed on very tough diet. None of us here have this because our jaws have become very small over time. We don't require a lot of time to chew your rice or chapati. So we've lost the sagittal crest. We've lost
what did this used to help?
This is where the muscles attach themselves there. Okay. Those large chewing muscles, they attach themselves there. We've lost that over time because our jaws have become very small. We don't eat very processed foods, very, very, very soft foods. So we don't require those large chewing muscles. And that's why, Your Excellency, you see even our kids. Yes, even our kids, none of our kids have that true teeth. Why? Because the jaws have become very small. There's hardly any space on the jaw to contain the true teeth. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you
contain there?
That's true teeth.
Oh, 32.
Yes.
So they are getting fewer.
28. Most of our kids are 28 teeth. Yes. Yeah. So we are still evolving. Yeah, we are still evolving. Yeah. So we are still evolving. We don't know exactly whether they'll go to 26. I don't know. We don't know. We can only speculate. Yeah. So these are the originals against the replicas. But again, also, Your Excellency, alongside all these discoveries, Kenya is also the home of human innovation. We have the earliest stone tools ever recovered in the world, and this dates to around 3.3 million years ago. Yes. Oh, so Kenya, we are the dawn of innovation. No wonder M-Pesa and all other things. So this were they've been recovered in the Turkana Basin. They date to 3.3 million years ago. And they were meant by one particular hominid we refer to as Kenyathropus platyops. Yeah. So again, also from the Turkana Basin. So
Ethiopicus.
Yes, Ethiopicus. Yeah. So the Turkana Basin and the Baringo, there are three basins. That's the original.
This is the original.
Yes. So the Turkana,
this is
the replica.
The replica.
Yes.
Okay.
The Turkana Basin, the Baringo Basin, and the Ologesile Basin in Kajiado, and the Lake Victoria Basin. Those are the four main basins from where all these fossils have come.
Ologesile here
is in Kajiado.
The one Leakey had set up something there.
There's a museum there. There's a museum there. We have a museum there. So that site is very famous for the archaeological materials. There are some wonderful tools that were meant.
We came here for the lesson on the evolution.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So indeed, like you always say, Your Excellency, Kenya is the home of human origins. South Africa, they claim. Yeah. But their record is very fragmentary. Ours is very complete, step by step. We can, if we were to lay out the fossils that are in these cabinets, there will be no space here. And our record is very complete, and it goes with also innovation. Yeah, their record begins very recent. Ethiopia the same. They also claim to be the same. I mean, origins. But again, the record is very fragmented. Ours is very, very complete, very complete, and that's why we agree with you. Indeed, Kenya is the home of human origins, and when you are coming to Kenya, we are coming back home, where we all began as humanity.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we can be here for a long time.
I know. This is a very nice story.
It's very nice, yeah.
So in here you have...
But again, you see, we have no space. Maybe our DG would have spoken about that, our chair and our Madam PS. We have no space. So we are really crying for space. Yeah, we are crying for space.
We need more space.
We need a lot of space, and really, you've seen the fossils upstairs. There's nowhere to store them. Yeah, there's nowhere to store.
Anyway, congratulations.
Thank you.
We will do something about this.
Thank you, Excellency. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, how are you doing? Fine, thank you. Well, good to see you.
You're done with stuff?
Yes.
So, Ndauko. I prefer you. That's it.
Check. Welcome, Your Excellency. My name is Samson Malaki.
How are you, Samson?
Fine, thank you. From the National Museums of Kenya. Allow me to take you through a photographic exhibition. These are photographic exhibition that highlights the 8 UNESCO World Heritage Site. Yeah, so there is the fellow. So this is another World Heritage Site, the Lake Turkana National Park, which is in the Lake Turkana Basin. We have Sibilo National. This is already inscribed in 1997 and 2001. But for this, the critical thing about this one, it has been listed on the heritage danger list.
Yes.
And UNESCO are actually helping us to delink it, but also we are seeking your support in delinking the same, sir. Yeah. This was another World Heritage Site, which was inscribed in 1997, Mount Kenya National Park, and extended in 2013 because of the Lewa Wildlife Conservancy, and it has various flora and the fauna. Excellency, sir, this is old Lamu town. And the critical thing about this old Lamu town, it was inscribed in 2001 because of its intricate infrastructure, because of its building typology, using the coral reefs. Your Excellency, sir, this is the sacred Mijikenda Kaya forest, which was inscribed in 2008 and is actually the identity of the Mijikenda community, and is actually current use because it's basically a shrine. Yes, sir. Your Excellency, sir, this Kenya Lake system in the Great Rift Valley, which was inscribed in 2001, and it include the Sibiloi National Park, and we also have the Lake Elementaita, we also have Lake Nakuru, and by virtue of the different flora and fauna, this is one of the reasons why it was inscribed in the year 2001, sir. Your Excellency, sir, this is for Jesus. It's actually one of critical architectural pieces, architectural towns in the country, inscribed in 2011, and is very, very critical because it was built by the Portuguese in the 1593 and is still standing. And the critical features about this is because of its infrastructure and the building typology. Your Excellency, sir, this is a Thimli Chohinga archaeological site, which was inscribed in 2018. It was used actually as a fort for both the communities and the livestock. And the critical thing about this is 4.5 meters high, and the thickness of the walls were as big as 3 meters for security purposes. This is in Thimli Chohinga, in Migori. Yes, sir. Yeah. So lastly, this is the reason why you are here, sir, the historic town and archaeological site of the Gedi, which has been inscribed recently.
I hope it is fenced.
Yeah. And it occupies 45 acres currently.
We should fence it. We should do a wall around it.
Yes, sir.
You did your wedding there?
The only wedding it was done with them.
Yes.
The women's spot. So I accepted my wife to the women's spot.
Okay.
That's how we sent them off.
Wow.
And it has and it's also known because of its intricate architecture in terms of these are typical layout plan. And it was done in such a way that it was a communal place and a city with the distinct streets and typologies, the panels, and of course the palaces. So thank you, sir, for your time, and God bless you.
Why don't we welcome His Excellency with a warm clap. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Rais. Most welcome, sir. I will humbly request that we remain standing as I invite Sheikh Hassan Ali Amin and Reverend Patrick Kuchio to lead us in a short word of prayer before we progress with the rest.